Buckle up, everyone. We are diving deep into Fourth Wing.
Oh yeah, this one's got it all.
We've got dragons, a fierce training academy, and a main character who totally defies expectations.
You said it. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. From what we've seen, this fantasy novel is definitely one to watch.
Absolutely. We'll break down what makes this book so captivating, and by the end, you'll know if it deserves a spot on your TBR pile.
And whether it lives up to all the hype, right?
For sure. Action, romance, and some seriously emotional moments. Those are the big things we're going to be looking at today.
That's good.
All right, so first up, let's talk about Violet Soaringale. She's our main character, but she's not your typical warrior princess, you know?
Right, not at all.
Imagine someone like Katniss Everdeen, but with a chronic illness.
Oh, wow.
And then, boom, she's dropped right into this brutal dragon rider training program.
Talk about a trial by fire.
Her mother, the commanding general, basically forces her into it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like being thrown into the deep end of a pool, but the pool is full of fire-breathing dragons.
Yikes.
So Violet's physically fragile, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. She is strong in a completely different way.
Mentally.
Yeah, she's determined. She just refuses to give up. And we see that so clearly when she pushes through crazy pain just to stay in the program.
That's really relatable, especially for people who constantly push themselves, you know?
It is. It's like that never give up attitude that resonates with it. Like you, who's always looking to learn and overcome obstacles.
Absolutely. It's inspiring to see someone defy their limitations.
Okay, now let's get to the good stuff, dragons.
Everyone loves dragons.
I know. Ever since I was a kid reading about Smaug and all, I've been hooked.
Nah, sick.
But Fourth Wing takes dragons to another level.
Yeah.
These aren't your typical mindless beasts.
What do you mean?
They each have their own personality. You've got ones like Tiberius, who's this powerful and arrogant dragon that seems to enjoy messing with the recruits. It's awesome.
No way.
Oh, and get this. The dragons actually choose their riders.
Wait, so it's not like humans are taming them?
Nope, it's like this mystical bond, this understanding between dragon and rider. It makes you think, are the riders truly in control?
Or are the dragons leading them?
Exactly. Now picture this. Basquiat War College, the setting for all this action. It is not a relaxing place.
I can imagine.
There's these creepy spider-like creatures called venom, and they're everywhere, super venomous.
Seriously?
And then there's the whole political game going on behind the scenes. Like, we see this group of noble-born riders who try to sabotage Violet because they see her as a threat.
Ooh, that's juicy.
It is. It's a super high-stakes environment, kill or be killed kind of thing. Do you imagine surviving in a place like that?
Oh, man, the pressure would be intense.
No kidding. But I think that's what makes the story so gripping.
For sure. You've got Violet trying to prove herself while dodging betrayals and these deadly creatures.
Exactly. And then, of course, we've got romance.
Ah, yes, the romance.
Violet finds herself drawn to Xaden Riorson, who's basically the Star Rider. But their relationship is a slow burn.
Oh,
It's not that instant love at first sight thing. It's more like Pride and Prejudice, but with dragons.
I like that.
Yeah, it's this simmering respect and the fact that they face all these challenges together. You think that romance angle works? Or do you think it distracts from Violet's own journey?
You know, I think it actually adds to the complexity. It's not just thrown in there. It feels organic, like a reflection of everything they're going through.
I see your point. It makes their bond even stronger.
Exactly, and it keeps you guessing what will happen next.
Plus, the book has been praised for its really cool magic system. It's all about these intricate mental connections between the dragons and their riders.
Oh, I've heard about that. It's supposed to be quite unique.
It is. And then there are those heart-stopping action scenes. You feel like you're right there with them, dodging dragon fire and everything.
The way Yarros writes, you really get pulled into the world.
For sure. It's fresh and familiar all at the same time, kind of like, say, Throne of Glass. Once you start, you won't be able to put it down.
You'll be dreaming of dragons.
Absolutely. So it sounds like Fourth Wing is a must-read for fantasy fans. But it's more than just dragons and battles. It's about finding that inner strength, even when everything feels impossible. Now, here's a thought. Could you imagine bonding with a powerful dragon, one that might be arrogant and stubborn under that kind of pressure?
Especially when the fate of the world could be at stake.
Exactly. It makes you think, right? That's why we highly recommend checking out Fourth Wing. You won't regret it.
It's an adventure you don't want to miss.
Totally agree.